Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we have loads of new makeups that I bought recently to really try it on, share my first impression. Well, they're all new to me. They're not necessarily new to the market, but it is actually the first time I'm using it. I'm just gonna say that there are loads good discovery. Very good discovery. As you probably noticed that my eye looks is a different color, and keep watching, you will find out why. Before I forget, please do excuse the changing of the lighting during this entire video, as I did it in two parts. If you keep watching, you will know why. Today we got quite a lot to go through, so we start from this straight away. This is my second purchase. As you see, I opened it already, and this is a puff. It's called egg pie. Sorry, excuse me, egg pie. This puff, it has Miracle, which I have one here. I bought one set just to try out. As you guys know, I don't really like to use puff. I like to use wetted sponge, but since I tried this one, I straight away bought a second set. So it looks like a normal puff, but it's slightly thicker. Obviously, this type of puff you can use either in dry condition or wetted. When you touch the surface, is how to describe? It's like a very fine PU leather, that type of feel. It's quite weird that like you touch somebody else's skin. So it's like a little bit of skin towards leather feel. So when you actually blend it out with foundations or with the concealers, it's really like you use fingers. This is quite Miracle. Let me try it on for you guys. Do excuse my skin condition. It gets spots, acne coming out again. I have no idea. I use concealer later, and today's foundation I use Makeup Forever Ultra HD. They can make the foundation very, how to say, thin it out on your face, make it look like your own skin. Can you see, this is just very tiny little amount. Obviously the coverage will be reduced as well, you won't be able to cover this one. But can you see this side is way much more evened out, and this side you see all the red marks, acne, right? The key reason I really like this puff is by using this puff, it's kind of it really helps your foundation to perform on your face. I have to say, after using like I've used this, I think today is about probably the 6-7 times. I would say I do prefer this than the wetted sponge. Do I say that too early? I don't know, but currently I'm only reaching out to this puff. And by the way, I haven't tried to use it in a dry condition. It's all just wetted. Personally, I just still prefer to be wetted. And I like the size. It's not too small or too big for you to manage. Ignore the coverage level, but just look at the overall finish. If you haven't tried this type of puff, worth to try it out. I really want to set my whole face now, but I know I bought a liquid contour and a highlighter which I need to use before setting the face. It is from the brand called OutOfOffice. So the logo is like a triple O, which is typical when we sometimes can write emails like informal emails, okay? Formal emails you don't supposed to use abbreviation, okay? Sometimes when we type OOO, it means out of office. This is what it looks like. Let's quickly open. This one being very, very highly rated in Chinese social media, especially on Chinese TikTok. There were so many bloggers, Chinese TikTok creators, they all using this too. So I am very intrigued. This is what it look like. Quite nice, it's like a two slim pencil, that type of feel. But smudge out these swatches seems quite easy to be blended out. So here's the contour color, and this is the highlighting color. From the colors perspective, I think it's good, and we shall see. Well, I'm going to tap it off a little bit. It seems quite wet. Ooh, ooh, it's very wet. I don't know whether I'm doing it right, but hey, it's all about trying it out, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's certainly too wet. Very easy to be blended out, and once you blend it out, it seems merge it in with your skin very quickly. I think it doesn't look too weird. Here I think it's just because of the lighting I've got, so it's more like a shading showing on that side. Let me adjust the light. I think now it's slightly better, but by looking from the mirror it seems very natural. And that's, let me use the highlighting color. This one I just use finger to see. Ooh, easy to be blended out, eh? Let me try with a puff. I like it. First impressions perspective, I think it's quite nice. Okay, let's do half face first. I think it's fairly effective, right? And then when you look at side, there is no kind of a beard, that type of weird shading color. This could be the winner. I've already set the under eye area, so I won't go too crazy, just in case it kicks up. I think it looks very, very natural. From first impressions perspective, I think this is one at least is worth to try out. Obviously, I need to use more often to see if I'm changing my mind, but so far so good. Let me quickly set my face. Oh, now I feel more secure. I don't know any of you like me that once you set your face, you feel much more secure, as you know, your foundations, your concealers kind of locked on. That's me. Coffee again. By the way, downstairs are still doing refurbishment. It's around lunchtime at the moment, so they do take a break, hence I'm putting my camera on. But as you guys know, my video is normally long, so if by chance that you hear some drilling back noise, that's what it is. If it's not going too bad, I'm probably just gonna continue filming. Okay, next part, I really want to do my eyebrows. This time I bought from TIMAGE again. As I mentioned to you guys, let me just quickly grab that. This is the TIMAGE eyebrow pencil, which appeared in a lot of my videos, and recently I've been using a lot. This is the iconic side, which is like a little toothbrush rather than like a comb. And this side is the pencil itself. I really like TIMAGE's product. I find his product, Tang, he's a professional makeup artist. The product from his makeup line is so professional that really added his professional touch into it. But he also made it so easy for normal people like us to use on daily basis and to achieve the kind of professional result that he is able to deliver. Now, at least we can get a little bit closer by using his product. So this time is we say double 11s discount, so it's similar like Black Friday in UK. Is it in US as well? I'm not sure, but in UK definitely Black Friday. So I bought his eyebrow pencil again, but this is more grey black color. Before I always use dark brown or brown color, but recently I just wonder my eyebrow looks more towards grey black rather than brown. No reason, just I want to. So I bought his eyebrow pencil in this color, and this is in older design. So this is how long the pencil is, and this compared to this one. Ooh. Okay, let's open. Okay. Oh, I just realized there is no brush on this one. There are two heads. Is there no brush? Am I right? There is nothing in between, right? There is nothing in between. No, nothing in between. Okay. Yeah, on this side it's more like water drop shaped pencil, and on this side is more very fine, slim pencil. So I think on this side is more help you to draw individual hair, and this is for bigger area. Let's try out. Okay, just get the outline a little bit. Then I change to the slimmer side to draw the individual hair to get the gap filled, as you can see here. Can you guys see the difference? Hey. The only downside is there is no brush. The both sides are very easy to use. The pigmentation, I would say, is I felt a little bit stronger. I think it's because of the color. It's not like light brown or brown color. It is more towards black. Therefore, it's more obvious showing on your eyebrows. I think the pigmentation is good. But I think I need to get used to the color itself. It is actually a little bit stronger than I expected. I don't actually know whether you're able to buy TIMAGE outside of China. If you're unable to, it's absolutely a pity. I think TIMAGE, if by any opportunity you've seen this video, please let us to be able to purchase this internationally. It's such a professional makeup line, not purely Chinese. It made by Chinese makeup artists, like equivalent to Charlotte Tilbury, for example. So again, should be globally recognized. This time I bought quite a lot of eyeshadow. No, this is not eyeshadow palettes, but here eyeshadow palettes, and here I got is contour palette, contour highlighting palette. We come to this one next, I think. Oh no, I bought a eyebrow mascara. Yeah, it's called the Longwear eyebrow mascara from BABREA. No, not BABREA. We try this one next. Let me just see which one, whatever I've got. This is a makeup tissue that was given by OutOfOffice, that brand. And where is my blush? Oh, blush is here, which we talk about that as well. And let's do the brow mascara. I bought the color is 03, is ash brown. Why I didn't buy grey, I have no idea. Oh, The packaging is quite nice. You know what the packaging reminds me of? It reminds me of By Terry. You know By Terry has the cream eyeshadow that you like pencil, you twist it up. That's remind me that. Hey! Look at the brush is angled. I think the angled one is always better. It's easier to manage. Personally, first impression, very average. It's not really. It's really just about to change the color on your eyebrows. Other than that, it doesn't really volumize or doesn't really like gel it upwards. Doesn't really make it very fluffy. It's pretty much just change the color of your eyebrow. This is from the brand called Flower Nose. As you guys, if you've seen my favorites video, you know the blush that is on the list this time. They absolutely win every time is the packaging as well. This one, let me get it out. I don't know, I'm not sure whether it has a English name. Teddy Bear Contour and Highlighting Palette. Oh, look how cute it is. Oh, look at the back. There are details everywhere. Ooh. I like things, I like the packaging that attention to details. It's not only about the outside design, and it's the whole experience of you holding this product. This palette has very good weight, although it is plastic, but it's solid, good quality plastic. Therefore, you don't feel like chunky, cheap and cheerful. You feel it's very well thought and put good effort in there. Oh, okay. Inside, look, that this is a heart shaped. I think one side is for contour, one side more for the shading for the nose, and one is the highlighting powder. As I heavily contoured earlier, but we will still try it on. The powder is very creamy. It's still powder, it's been pressed very well and very fine. So when you touch on it, it's more like a, how to say, it's very creamy, silky, but it's not wet. Okay, I get the concept now. Yeah, I think this is more for the contour of the face. These two compared to are shading color, but I think this for contouring the nose is slightly more gray compared to the face contour, and this the highlighting powder. Let's try. For the nose contour powder, is very friendly for beginners because the tone, the pigmentation is very subtle, but it's definitely visible. It's not like you can't really tell you contoured. You certainly can see the color appearing on your face, but it's very subtle, neutral, easy to be blended out. Or of course I need to use it separately to see how effective it is, as today I use a liquid contour underneath, so not necessarily really give a full outcome. The blending result is quite good. For the face, is same. It's very subtle, very neutral. Oh. The drilling starts! Oh my god! I need to hurry up, or I have to do the rest in another video. I really don't want to. I want to do it in one go with you guys. But I'm not sure whether I have a choice. Please do excuse the change of the lighting, as it is now 20 past 10 in the evening. Yeah, I couldn't finish this video during the day as the drilling noise went over the roof, so I couldn't actually continue recording, and I was trying to do a voiceover but didn't feel quite right, so I've decided to do it in the evening once my little one has fallen asleep. So I've done the foundation, eyebrows, which the part you've seen. I want to use this palette again, as you know, during the day I did say that I may need to use this separately as we had the liquid contour and the highlighting product underneath. So tonight I purposely didn't use those two, and let's try if this is effective. It smells like very, very light fake chocolate mixed with a little bit chemical smell. It's not pleasant, but it's certainly not strong. So when you have the palette open, you will smell a little bit about this. But once you pat it on the face, you close the palette, you don't really smell anything. From the side of the face, it is quite natural. I think this color would be even nicer to use it during the summertime. Goes very nice that if you got a little bit of tan, not too much, a little bit of tan, then top up with a nice bronzer. It would be a very nice together. So when I turn my face, you don't see a like huge stripy marks on the face, so which means fairly neutral. It's not bad, isn't it? It's not bad at all. Ooh. Finish with the matte highlight. You guys probably can't see that clear from the camera, but from the mirror it's fairly good, especially for the eye bag. Can you guys see a little bit difference? So far so good. Not bad, hey? Then let's do the blush. I have to say I did use the rest of the product during the day, you know, as I couldn't be filming, but I still want to complete the look. I have to say this time I did a really good job. Let me show you guys. And first we will start with the flower nose. Yes, flower nose blush. As you guys know, I like their blush, the nude coral color. That's in my favorite as well. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it over here or here. Can't remember. This side, yeah. And in China at the moment is such a fashion of using purple, light lavender type of blush. What the purpose is to pumping up the middle of the face, therefore make your structure is more like focused. So this was very highly rated as well, and I tried today. Really good. Let's see if you guys can see from the camera. Look at the packaging. Ooh. And I really like their powder. It is really fine and creamy, although it's a powder finish. Can you guys see tiny, slightly purpley? It is not high pigment anyway, and it is very like subtle, beautiful lavender type of color, and it does like visually pumping it up for the under eye area, which is really cute. Let me quickly show you. Okay, I'll do on this side first. Because the pigmentation is not high, therefore you don't feel your face gets purpley. Can you guys feel slightly visually? Here is slightly more pumped than here. For blush, this time I've also bought one from MAC. As I opened, then I put it back. Is this one. I'm a little bit disappointed. Let me explain. And the color is Harmony. Originally, I was looking for some blush that has mixed brown, redness, and pumpkin color in there, which can really give you a warm winter, that type of color. So when I saw the swatches on website, I thought this could be the one, but when I tried on the face, it is a little bit too brown and too chocolatey. Although it's blush, MAC, this one has very high pigment, so we got to be careful when we use it, but it is very easy to be blended out. So if this color has a little bit more pumpkin and the redness in there, would be a nice blush that you just extend your contour inward a little bit, would really, you know, make your face structure look nice. But now I will just extend my contour inwards. Can you guys see? It's just not too bad looking from the camera, but when you look from the mirror, it's very chocolatey. I think it's not that suitable for the oriental skin tone, I think. But I think would be a nice color for summertime, that if you got a little bit tan. For my skin tone, that I don't get tan, I just got like shitty color, become more chocolatey. So if your skin gets tan, this could be a nice like a bronzer type of blush. It gives you the warmness. I think this one does warm up your face very well, but it's not my cup of tea. Talk about the bronzer. This time I purchased a older version from Too Faced, Sun Puppy bronzer. You guys probably know that they have a new one, you know, the teddy bear bronzer. As I never been a big fan of bronzer, so I never thought about to actually buy one. But when I see this one, the blogger who used this bronzer as a eyeshadow palette, and that finish looks so pretty, so nice. It's so daily wearable. Apart from special events, wherever you go, this is like a no-brainer combination as an eyeshadow, which I was absolutely shocked and surprised with it. Well, we'll start with the packaging. It is very cute, you know. If it's an eyeshadow palette, I would have definitely bought it. But look at this. And I like this, like a bronzing shimmer color in the middle. It makes your eye looks so high classic. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see it. Look at the lovely subtle sheen reflection. It's so beautiful. And this, they do have a 3-layered color in this palette. Let me show you. So you do see the 3 layers, that this the lightest shimmer color, and this is more satin like brown, slightly lighter brown, and this is slightly darker. And I tried today to finish the eye look. It is so pretty, it is so nice. I will insert the pictures here. If you guys really want to see it again, I would do it in Get Ready With Me, that type of video. So leave your comments down below and let me know. But I want to try out of office these 2 eyeshadow palettes, which I didn't try during the day. I am absolutely surprised by the formulation. First, have a look at the packaging. Very cute, isn't it? It's good weight as well. You know, it doesn't feel like cheap and cheerful. It has good weight in there, good quality. It looks like a Marc Jacob, the long eyeshadow palettes, having that similar design. But the inside is very interesting. In this collection, it's all neutral color. This is more earthy, neutral color collection, and this is slightly purpley pink. And let's see the formulation. It is very similar, like you touch a mashed potato eyeshadow, similar like Colourpop, as all of us would be familiar. But when you do the swatches, it is become more powdery than Colourpop's one, which is very interesting. Let me show you one color. So, okay, you look at this one. Can you guys see the finger mark? And I did the swatches. I'm not sure whether you guys can see it clearly on the camera because it is very, very light. It is very, very subtle. It's very much all the color you can use as a base color. This type of palettes would be very much suitable for no makeup or makeup day. As for today's purpose, I think I will use this side for the earthy color and this side for this lighter pink purple color. Start with the lightest one. And this one is pretty much kind of no-brainer. You know, I think I'm probably going to fast forward this one as it's going to be a very, very simple eye look. I'm not sure whether you guys would be actually interested in seeing me actually explain what I'm doing, as well as it's too simple. From first impressions perspective, I think I prefer the light purple to lavender, this palette. It makes your eyes more fresh. I think this earthy one is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's very basic and very generic. So it's kind of if you're looking for something absolutely no mistake, go for the earthy palette. If you tend to use more light purple or lavender or pink, that type of eyeshadows, I would go for this palette because all the colors you can use as a base color as well. So first impression, apart from the pigment, is very, very light, but I think that's the whole purpose for the palette itself. And if you looking for a neutral, no makeup day, this is definitely top one to choose. This time I bought the newer version of Song Yan Florasis liquid liner. As if you've seen my Florasis review, you know one of the most disappointing product or item that I bought from the Florasis is their liquid eyeliner. Of course, that's the older version. I felt it was very watery, very light pigment, and easy to get patches on the eyes. Yeah, it's just not really good as a liquid eyeliner, but the new version, they definitely changed something for good. And the packaging is fairly standard, but all for the newer version, you will see the mark pattern on the pen is different, and the color is darker as well. And this time, have a look. So smooth, there is no kind of spikiness on the stripe, and I tried it today. Really, really good. Let me put this on and then you can tell. Oh, this wing I did very bad, as the mirror is a little bit too far, so I can't actually see into the details. But anyway, nearly 11:30, so I'm not going anywhere anyway, so do bear with. This is the kind of best I can get with that distance. But ignore my wing may not be even or may not be as smooth as I usually be able to do. You guys see me doing eye makeup, so you know I can do good wings. But have a look at the detail. Do you see? There is no white dot patchiness in there. It is very smooth, and the color is very steady, spread out evenly, and make the eyeliners looks very nice. So this time, if you want to buy Florasis liquid eyeliner, make sure it is the newer version. Now we finished today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Just quick question, that is there any other type of videos that you guys would be interested? I know most of you interested in Florasis, and I will continue doing Florasis related videos, but other than that, is there any other videos you like to see? So leave your comments down below. I will certainly check it out. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click the like button, and I will see you on my next one.